So I want to cover tying in a fairly heavy oval silver tinsel rib. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slide some of my wraps backwards, tighten it up to stop it from smiling, as they call it, and then I'm going to unravel a bit at the front, and we're going to tie in on naked core material as such. So I'm going to flip the hook over so as I can see it, and again we want it to be tied in on the underside and the far side, and then I'm going to wrap that back up to the stripped portion, hopefully just at this midsection butt that I've created. And then I'm going to wrap in these core portions I left along and hopefully end up with some sort of a bit of a taper. And I'm just going to use my Tinsel to create a smooth tapered underbody. Any bits that are bumpy, I can just squeeze them down. You can do that with your hands, you can do that with pliers, whatever you want. So this fly still has 2 hackles to go on a head, so we're going to stop it here with maybe 7mm or so to go to the eye, and we're going to wrap a silver vintage metal tinsel body. Some people will start that at the back, but I like to do a double layer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wrap this, tie it in on just on my side by the tip, put that in a few turns across. Those turns don't have to stay on, don't worry about that. And then take care just the first one doesn't rip as you fold it on. And then we're going to wrap that backways, and then we're going to come back over itself. Try and get them touching if you can, but it's not overly necessary on this. Layer. And we get to the back, I'm just going to squeeze any bits that are sitting up or out for me. So when we get to the back here, those turns were travelling backwards, so now I have to do a flat one, and then we're coming forward now. Trying to get our turns. What you can do is actually, if you wrap your turn onto the previous one and allow it to slide forward just off the front of it, that should bed it in, touching. If there are any gaps, because you have a layer of silver underneath, they shouldn't really show. So now our tinsel is actually tying in and holding the previous layer in place, so I can take these 4 or 5 wraps off and get a turn of tinsel over that, and then as I tie this in, it holds all in place, my previous layer. Now, the one thing you have to watch, just hold this, because you're wrapping silk thread over essentially a knife edge of your tinsel because it's sharp, so just be careful that you don't cut your tinsel or cut your tying thread as you're wrapping your tinsel in. Now, just want to check and see if there's any bumps, not too bad. If you want, you can take again a metal burnishing tool and just force out any bumps that there happen to be. Now we take this wide oval that we had, get it started. This one's actually so wide that you're not really going to see any imperfections in the flat tinsel under it. Anyway, I'm just folding it into position and squeezing it with my nails as I tie it in. So then we get to the front here, I'm going to strip the core a little bit to make it more compressible and tie that in just across that point. Put that in tight. Tie back over it. When you're out of position at this stage, just squeeze them back in or use your nail just to change the angle of those wraps, so that they should all hopefully be parallel to one another. That's how to rib and wrap a tinsel body section.